Anyways, let's get on to my topic, which I kind of forgot what it was for a second there. Yay. Dude, I'm already in the theater seeing it right now. I want to go see it. I'm going to see it, by the way.
I have to go see it.
Let's talk about it. No.
Yeah, let's just talk about it.
No, we're not going to talk about it.
Well,
We're going to talk about anime or something we haven't talked about in a long time. So,
what?
I'm kind of curious. I know a lot of people in America, especially or the West, I guess, more in general, kind of got into anime because of Toonami. The stuff, DBZ, Sailor Moon in the day, and then later on when we got Adult Swim, you got stuff like Cowboy Bebop,
Gundam.
Yes, Gundam, Trigun, the one I can't remember that I wanted to kind of talk about, so it's obviously not my favorite. But I want to hear your guys' is kind of like the 90s era anime. What's one that is like near and dear to you? Maybe not even your favorite, but yes, Outlaw Star, that's what I was thinking of.
Outlaw Star has such a huge place in my heart. Oh my
the
god,
opening,
it is one of my go-tos.
The opening monologue of Outlaw Star for every episode makes me very nostalgic in a way that almost makes me shed a tear. I love that opening thing.
I feel like you don't agree, Mal, with that giant sigh.
No, I'm just remembering. Me and Tess were really into Outlaw Star. We actually bought the set together. I think we split.
Yeah, we had saved. So we went to the mall, and I didn't have any money on me because I think I spent it on like the movie or whatever reason we were at the mall. But Mao had enough to buy the DVD set, but didn't want to blow it all in there. So I ended up saying, just do that, and I'll pay you back with lunch money. And so I didn't eat lunch for like a week, so I could save up the money to pay Mal back for the DVD collection of Outlaw Star.
Because anime's expensive, yo.
Yo, it is.
Yeah, it was probably like $60 for that.
Holy shit.
Or more.
Yeah, I do remember that very clearly.
So, I guess I'll go next. It's not really near dear to my heart, and in fact, I've never gone back to even try to bother with it, but I didn't actually start anime with Toonami or anything. I didn't have Cartoon Network growing up effectively all my life. So I never got to see Toonami except at other places' houses. But on Saturday, on Fox Family, in the morning, they had
the
some
Sonic
shows
animated
that
cartoon.
No, not that one. They actually... This fucking ops.
You knew it was coming. You set me up for it.
I didn't see it coming. That's the problem.
They never see it coming.
They never do. It was too fast. They had Monster Rancher and Digimon on it.
I hated Digimon.
Those were really the only shows I really remember at the time, but I remember watching those, both Monster Rancher and Digimon.
I'm so sad that Monster Rancher's a dead IP.
I know.
It's in the graveyard, man.
You know,
that close to buying one of the old games the other day. In fact, I have like 2 or 3 of them for the PS2 because I had to introduce my wife to them when she first got a PS2, which was like not 3 years ago.
And then the only other one is the most obvious one. It was Pokemon in the morning as well. So
man, Pokemon before school.
That was pretty much before school though. So that was early in the morning. Gosh damn. But those are what I kind of grew up with, at least in my youthful years. I guess I should say, less so grew up with. But that was what it was my exposure to it. And I didn't even actually, funniest part about it was I actually didn't even know that Digimon and Monster Rancher or Pokemon at the time were anime. I just thought they were just
cartoons.
I literally thought they were just cartoon shows. And it wasn't until later, obviously, when I found out what anime was, I was like, oh my god, and my mind exploded. I was like, I was watching anime? And then I realized I had been turned into a lover of all Japanese things by them. Yep, I was turned into a weeb,
and then he watched Rurouni Kenshin. It was never the same.
Never the same after Rurouni Kenshin. That would be my favorite. That would be.
That's
90s. It's Toonami era.
Yeah, but again, I didn't watch it with Toonami.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying that kind of style.
Yeah, he's just saying what from that era.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would say that's my favorite one. But the manga, less. I actually ended up reading the manga before I ever watched the anime fully through. So it was kind of weird.
Mine is without a doubt Cowboy Bebop. It's just one of my favorites of all time.
As it
I
should
love
be.
it. Yeah, the music's just amazing, and I love Spike. He's great. The corgi's Ein is adorable. I remember because it would have been on TV. Like, I think I wasn't even a teenager yet, and I would try and stay up whenever possible, which was not often because it came on at like midnight at least or something. Because I think it was Adult Swim actually.
Yeah, it initially was.
So yeah, whenever I could watch it, I tried super hard. So I ended up watching it like just at random episodes until I was able finally to like watch it all in one go. When I got the like DVDs and stuff. I have the Blu-ray now. One of the few anime I own. Yeah.
I remember the movie was the first time I ever had experience with Cowboy Bebop, was seeing the movie.
I love the movie too.
The movie was actually really good. I was really surprised by that.
Great.
I only own 3 series.
Movie soundtracks. The movie soundtracks probably. I mean, I probably love that more than the series soundtrack, just because I was able to get the movie before the full series, and I just watched it like 50 billion times.
It's really funny.
And it's got like tons of genres in it. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
pop, jazz, country,
Oh, it's so good.
1, 2,
instrumental,
3, let's
yeah.
go.
Actually,
It's not.
funniest thing about that is my dad, he saw Cowboy Bebop one time when I was watching it. He was up late with me, and I don't remember why, but he happened to see an episode of it, and he just immediately fell in love with the series. We actually ended up getting him because they didn't have the whole series out yet, but
I mean, yeah, there's
at the time, yeah, but we got him like DVDs of the episodes and
Nice.
whatnot. He loved that series.
There's
I
a
was
reason
surprised.
like people usually like recommend it like as one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
first animes people should watch, just because
Yeah.
like it blew up in the West way bigger than it did over in Japan.
Oh yeah,
Like it's
hands
just
down.
like the influences that it had, or like that the music, like all the titles are different
It
songs.
made more sense to the Western
Yeah,
audience.
The themes from it and whatnot, and
Yep.
so and it was like it's the first like it's like the first like perfect dub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dub is fantastic. In fact, I almost recommend you can watch that in subs if you want, but by God, do not skip the dub. The dub is really good.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Steve Blum.
All right, your topic.
you-
What's
Are
your
you gonna
you
are you gonna
see-
disappoint us?
When I say Toonami, I can't say things like Robotech, because Robotech was Macross, which was the early 80s.
yeah?
So that kind of, it's Toonami. That would be my favorite
70s.
Toonami show ever, but that doesn't really count here. So I will say the original Full Metal Alchemist for like more Toonami era.
It's a little later, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of a little bit later.
yeah,
It's
you're
the
pushing
90s, wasn't it?
it. 2000s.
Late 90s?
I
Okay.
think.
That's what
Isn't
I
it?
think.
To the internet.
Yeah,
Jack.
consult it. Otherwise, I have to come up with something else. Because Full Metal Alchemist original one is one of the things that helped get me into anime.
I think there's gonna be like I don't think there's anybody that's gonna be like, oh, that came out in 2002. I can't believe it shows that.
The manga first released in 2001.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the original
okay, so that's
anime was
later on.
2003, but I
Okay,
mean that's
I mean,
it's
It's close enough.
That's
Yeah.
Adult Swim
Yeah.
era. If
again, it's just like who's gonna fucking kill you for that?
okay, yeah, okay. So I'll
it's
say
like right on the border. It may have been like late Toonami era. I can't remember what the final stuff in Toonami was.
yeah.
Oh, it definitely was on Toonami. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
Looking back at it, if you watch it in comparison to Brotherhood, you go, ugh, at some of the stuff. But
You got to watch like the first 15 episodes and then transition into Brother, or like
Yeah.
wherever the
Yeah.
split happens.
Yeah, it
Because
has,
like the first three it's like the first 3 episodes of Brotherhood because they're all condensed.
yeah, it has
It's
the
actually-
weird. It has weird filler in it. It has like the robot
I mean,
guy who's. It
It's
gets
got
like
it's got the tiny mini skirts line.
yeah,
is
true,
filler,
which is
but
great.
Is like hugely received.
Tiny mini skirts. No,
Probably one of the things Travis is Willingham
has to
been
say
asked
most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
but I think they did like the Hughes thing the best.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
way better than Brotherhood. The lead up to Hughes' death.
Basically anything they have that's the same is done better in the original, just because like they shortened the Brotherhood
tried to
because
rush through it.
Yeah.
well, they're like, if you already know this stuff, you've seen, like people who watch Brotherhood probably watch the original.
To explain to people who don't, obviously in anime, like especially ones that are being adapted from manga, most of the time they're running at the same time, and you have to put filler in your stuff so that the anime doesn't catch up really quickly. I think they just knew that the manga wasn't going to end for a few more years. I said ears. Oh my god. For a few more years, so they basically made up their own ending, and it gets really ridiculous. I remember, what's her name get pregnant?
I don't recall.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god. It's
A
It's
lot
something.
of anime
I
back
never-
then did that more.
I never
Yeah.
truly finished the original Full Metal Alchemist series, and then I don't even think I've gotten halfway through Brotherhood. So
I did so long ago, but then Brotherhood, I don't know, Brotherhood, because I also read the manga, so
Mhm.
I just don't really remember a lot of the things that were different.
Yeah.
I just remember the stuff from Brotherhood in the manga. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
Brotherhood was pretty straight an adaptation of the manga.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There was something about old Full Metal. It had really good openings and stuff. It's just one of those things that was kind of like an explosion when it was airing over here. It was like super popular, and I don't know. I just kind of hold it fondly. I remember watching it for the first time and being like having a really, I guess, putting a really big imprint on my mind in ways.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this isn't the real thing. That's how I learned about what filler was because of Full Metal Alchemist. I was like, oh, this isn't the thing. It's still going on. And like, I think a few years later, Brotherhood came out. So I was like, oh, this is just better.
yeah, Brotherhood is definitely really good.
So that would be my answer. Otherwise, I would have to say Robotech, and that doesn't really count either. And that's something completely different.
I was gonna say, otherwise I would have said the original Mobile Suit Gundam from 1979, which again is not quite 1990s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Toonami Weekday, which ran until 2004, and then Weekend ran until 2008.
was Yu Yu Hakusho on weekdays?
Let's
Or was that Adult Swim?
No, Yu Yu Hakusho was definitely on Toonami.
Yeah, I think it was on both.
air date is 2003, so probably both.
That might be the best show that's ever been on Toonami.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Dragon Ball Z.
Not my favorite, but like talking from a pure like, because a lot of people think Yu Yu Hakusho is just the best shonen of all time, too. So
Is what?
a lot of people think that.
I mean, it
I
kind of
I don't agree,
it
but
set a
it's
lot
good.
of tropes.
It did.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
a lot
yeah.
can
I'll
draw
agree with
back
that.
to Yu Yu.
Yeah.
Like the whole tournament arc thing, like really kicks off with Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's fair.
It's
Yeah.
almost akin to like Sailor Moon setting all the tropes. I would agree with that. Yu Yu
Like,
Hakusho definitely
Yeah,
set
for
a lot of tropes.
after what came for Magical Girl show
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
definitely.
No, the best thing about Yu Yu Hakusho is just the pace.
Well,
It just
yeah.
goes and it ends. There
Yeah.
you go. But that's a whole
Though
other
I guess Dragon Ball Z would also be probably it builds upon Dragon Ball Z is probably
Yeah.
what it is.
Dragon Ball Z is the most important.
I would say, but Dragon Ball Z set like the bar for so much.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why it's important.
Oh God,
That's why anime is big in the West, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh my gosh,
I feel like you guys are forgetting about Zoids, though. Zoids was amazing.
what? Forgetting about what?
No, we don't remember Zoids.
I
love
remember
Zoids.
Zoids.
What?
I don't.
No, seriously, what is a Zoid?
It's Animal Max.
I'm kidding.
It's anime- okay, I'm about to say,
kidding.
because I can have a topic all on Zoids if you want.
Remember VR Troopers?
Don't. No.
We can just play Member Berries all night, but
I remember Beast Wars.
I remember that.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I
I
remember
remember that,
Street
yeah.
Sharks.
Oh,
All right,
all
we
those.
should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, I probably
A
should.
very nostalgic episode.
Very.
This has been episode 24 of Podcast of Five Rings, your source of enlightenment in the realm of Street Sharks, video games, tabletop, anime, film, and tech. Each episode of Podcast of Five Rings releases Monday mornings on iTunes and SoundCloud, now topic by topic, day by day on YouTube, with the full video releasing on Friday. What about Thundercats? Did you guys ever watch Thundercats?
Oh yeah.
No, I did
not
not watch
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
No, what was the one with the cats? Where
Samurai Pizza Cats?
They were like fighter jet guys.
Samurai Pizza Cats?
No.
I'm gonna
There
go
was
Samurai
two
Pizza
cats. They flew like a fighter plane and shot stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. And you
Biker Mice from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars. Do you remember that?
It's SWAT cats.
SWAT cats, yes.
SWAT cats.
And Mummies Alive.
Oh!
And
Pirates of Darkwater.
yes. And
All right.
oh my gosh, Gargoyles.
Yep.
Yes, just all the old shows.
All the old shows.
Yep,
Oh
okay.
my god.
I remember them all.
The 90s.
Finish the outro.
We're on Twitter
Bye,
at Podcast 5R.
Bye.
Facebook, P5R Podcast. Check out Meta. He's been streaming L5R. If you want to watch L5R, maybe he's going to do some more in the future. He's at twitch.tv/PSOFlow. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to get scared. See you guys next week. Bye.
Later.
Bye.